Manchester United 0, Newcastle United 0. Frustration for United and Erik ten Hag today at Old Trafford, KG. You frustrated as well?
That's the best word. That's the only way you can surmise what I'm feeling right now. Just frustration. You know, it's hard because you're saying to yourself, look, 9 games in, give the manager time. It's another bad day at the office. But these bad days are totting up into just a lack of clinicalness, a lack of making the right decision at the right time. And that's what you want to see Man United do. You want to see one chance goal. We have to just take these, today what we had, 15 chances, 2 on target. That's not good enough. You know, we got everyone, there's great players around to say that you guys, in terms of defense-wise, they got a clean sheet. So defensively, they've actually done their job. Even though, I can't remember a lot of times, the Joe Linton one is the one that speaks to mind, and the Callum one. So there was a good battle between Callum and Martinez, right? But then up front, you expect these players to come to life. And unfortunately, they didn't. Ronaldo, I can't blame him because he wasn't the only one. Sancho, literally the front three, you got nothing from. Anthony, again, passing it when he should be going for himself. Then when he does go for it, it's just quay over. Literally just, it's horrid is the best way you can talk about this game, but maybe it's a part of the learning process that we're getting on with Ten Hag.
Well, and also as well, you could say, look, Newcastle United have lost 1 game this season. I think they've drawn like 3 or 4 games. So that is their sort of style. They can be difficult to beat. But you look at the sort of closing moments of the game, you get Fred miss a gilt-edged chance. Rashford has to at least get on target with the header. Could it have been a completely different game if you just get one of those on target?
That's what it is. That's what it is. And it's those moments because we're getting these cutbacks and the ball goes in. You think to yourself, just put a foot to it. This will be different. You know, there's some penalty claims that you can argue about. Some people say, you know, that's shameless. You can't really call for that many penalties. But for me, even a Sancho one, if there's contact in the box, by right, it's a penalty. I don't care if he's gone down dramatically. That's a penalty. But then again, you're not getting them. It's just it's weird because the Callum one is that's a penalty for me, Stonewall. So you say kind of these things start to balance themselves out as the game is played, but it goes to VAR. What are they looking for then? Because my thing is, you should be able to look at it objectively to the letter of the law, and they're not. You know, so there's so many things that are just frustrating. Some people talking about Ten Hag's use of substitutions and stuff. I'm not with it. I don't think that's an issue. We knew from before that we taught IS boys told us, listen, he's not going to make loads of changes. Just prepare yourself for that. He's going to stick with what he feels comfortable with. And that's what he's doing. He's not like the people could have said, bring on Kobe, bring on all these other different players. Again, it's theoretical. He's saying, I'll play what I think is best for my team.
Chances were made.
Yeah, I played the team that it makes sense to me. You've got to think of that. He was the guy that he made his centre-back. He made him the captain early in his career. Went to
De
Ligt. So he's got no issue with playing a youngster. No issues at all. If you're good enough, you're going to play. Unfortunately, today, the boys let themselves down. But they can brush themselves off. We've got Spurs in a few games' time. They're not losing, which is the only positive. And they really tried to put us under pressure today. Newcastle, they've believed in themselves. 5th versus 6th. You could say, you know what, maybe a draw's a fair result. I didn't want it to be this way at home, but I have to take that.
Talk to me about Fred. There was an interesting debate between yourself and Mina after the game.
Listen, Mina's mad. Mina's mad. She said that Fred should get praised for running a lot. I can't wait for the thingy. She said he'd get praised for running a lot, and I think she's a disgrace. She's a cheat. Nah, she's saying that, listen, Fred gets into good positions, but get there and do what? You know what I mean? It's like, I go to work, but I don't know how to turn on the computer. Why am I here?
Has that happened to you?
I had it today. Today, basically. And you probably thought, why are you here? Like, there's no need, right? You know what I mean? You got to offer up a service. And I think Fred just running and doing nothing when he gets there is pointless because, again, you're just taking up a position where, yes, someone else should be. But here's the one. My missus, this is really bad. I'm putting myself in trouble. My missus, it's always a bad sentence already, She complains that she wants the things to be clean and stuff. If she doesn't clean it, I'm probably going to do it. But she's done it already, innit? So I'm like, all right, cool. It's really bad.
I mean, as analogies go,
It's really bad.
how does that relate to Fred?
I'm just saying.
Or is this just something you want to get across?
I'm just saying that how you're going to get there if he's not there, is what I'm saying. It's only because he's running there. You think, go on, then Fred can do it. Are you with me?
So you're thinking that the other players, like maybe a Bruno's, thinking, I'd make that run, but Fred's making that run.
Fred's made a run already.
Shouldn't Bruno shout at him and say, I should be in there?
No, he's going to say, that's a good run to make, mate.
Yeah.
That's a good run. But again, it's one of the things of taking, I'm not like, you talk about people being natural leaders, innit? Some people will naturally take the leadership thing.
I'm just still trying to figure out how this relates to the washing up.
No, it does make sense. I'm just saying that how, if you're you'll wait for someone else to do it. If they don't do it, you'll step up and go into it, is the point I'm making.
So you're saying basically Fred's got the ability or is able to make that run because other people are not making that run. So he thinks, I'll fill the space.
No, Fred, I'm saying Fred is a natural leader trying to run into these positions. He naturally wants to do it, but he's rubbish. Yeah? If Fred's not on the pitch, people make that run. Other people make that run. They've done it before.
Right.
You've seen it. Bruno makes that run. He's been there. Bruno's always making that run. Doesn't make it then because someone else has gone into that position. The point I'm making is some people will step up. Fred's a natural person that will naturally go there. If he's not on the pitch, someone else is going to make that run because Ten Hag expects it, right?
Do you think we missed Eriksen today? Well, could he have been the difference, that extra little bit of creativity?
Is Eriksen the difference today? I think we're just rubbish. Today was just rubbish. There's no way. All of them. There's no one. I can't even pinpoint a player and say it's because of you that we lost, or it's because of you we dropped points. It was all rubbish today. No one knew exactly what they needed to do, and it is what it is. We walk away, hands on our heads, oh man, shit. They're at the office. Shit out of office.
Tell me about it. But also as well, you mentioned that the game's coming up. Spurs on Wednesday, Chelsea on Saturday.
Bloody hell.
Particularly the Spurs game. Yeah. Do you look at a game like today and say, I tell you what, that was a side that when we were attacking, yes, they were very structured and they had a solid shape there, but Spurs are going to be another level when it comes to that. How are we going to break them down? What would Ten Hag say to his side?
Spurs at home or?
I believe it's at home.
Man, you kind of want to see them away. You think, playing on the counter-attack away, but Spurs are not going to attack you for anything, innit? They're not going to go for it. I don't know how we deal with the Spurs one because we haven't sorted out our front three yet. That's the thing. Anthony's got that position. You might want to say at a certain time, you've got to bring back Elanga anyway. Just to give Anthony needs to hold bench. Just to understand, it's not a foregone conclusion that you're going to start and there's an expectation from you. Not saying he played bad today, but it just to, freshen things up. He tried to do it today with Sancho. It looked like, how we started the game, it looked like it was going to be successful. It didn't go that way. But then the number 9 isn't a secure position for me yet. There's no, you have to start every week. We haven't got our version of a Haaland, Jesus, in what we're doing going forward. We haven't found our true number 9 yet.
Or maybe Ten Hag does in his ideal mind's eye, but he's not available.
But again, just to move this team forward, I do think that we do need to dip into the transfer market come January. We have no choice but to say, you know what, we actually have to find something, or even if it's a loan, but we need to find something that fits with how we want to play.
Igalo?
Not Igalo, but even the Tonys, the Ivan Tonys of this world, we just need to find something that will suit the way Ten Hag wants to play his football. Someone that is fit, someone that's available, and someone that is just at the right age that's going to take this opportunity. I know there's players like Felix and all these Mbappes and stuff, these unrealistic targets have become available, but Man United just really need to go into the window and find someone that's going to be ready to start game in, game out, and really push the Ronaldos, Rashfords, whoever the recognised number 9 is of this world.
Finally, though, you're seeing progress. You're seeing progression under Ten Hag. Again, disappointing today, but you're seeing a situation where you say, you know what, though? Dominated possession. We did have shots, not on target. Yeah. Are you seeing progression?
Clean sheet, another clean sheet. So you got to call it progression. We're not losing games, so that's nice. The teams that we have lost to, the Man City one, horrible. And then even that Real Sociedad one was a bit scandalous, to be honest. But we're better. I'm struggling to, where was the game that we lost? So it's better. There is progression. I think we do need to be patient. We said that this season's a free hit. Every time we go into a game, it's not really a free hit for us fans, because I'm sitting here now I'm standing here with this emotion like, oh man, you know. And so I should be able to say, you know what, this is his first season, 9 games in, he's getting to know the players. KG, relax. But expectation as the season goes on, and jealousy, really. You want to catch all these other guys, bro. You don't want to be languishing and then fighting for a dumb position. I want to be up there involved. But yeah, I just got to chill.
There you go. KG's got to chill and remove some of the jealousy.
Yeah, and I'm going to do the housework at home, babes. I'm so sorry for that. I'm going to try and move you out. Sorry.